Hello, I'm Vicky Welsh of Bristol Nordic Walking. I've had nearly 10 years personal training experience, and I'm going to use that knowledge to help you tone, shape and sculpt your body. I'm going to show you the correct technique for various different exercises to target your arms, your posture, your back, your waist and your legs. First up are the warm-up exercises. This helps you get mentally focused and your body ready. So first of all, you're going to start by doing some shoulder rolls, 8 to 10, backwards and then forwards. That's it. Make sure that your posture is good, that you've got a nice tight tummy there, really thinking about how you're standing. Weight evenly distributed between your feet and then forwards rolls, that's great. Just nice and fast, going into the next set of exercises, which will be a rotation either side, mobilizing here your back. This isn't a challenging exercise, it's just getting the body ready. Okay, once you've done that, let's just do some cross stretches across to get your shoulders and your arms mobilized. Again, 10 to 12 of those. Nice one. And as soon as you've done those, then you're going to go into some knee raises. So it's like marching on the spot. The higher you get your knees, the better it is for pumping the blood into the area. Excellent, Ros. How's it going?
Feeling great.
Good, good. Okay, from the knee raises, go straight into the heel kicks behind you. Good. Again, 10 to 12 of each exercises and then go into a few deeper squats. With the squat, what you want to make sure is that your bottom comes right back and that your knees don't stray across the front of your toes. So sideways on position of Ros, perfect. This is a warm-up exercise, so do it nice and fast. Looking good, great. Excellent. And the last thing, just to get yourself really prepared, is a bit of jogging on the spot. And let's get going. This next section is all about your lower body. So it's working your thighs, your hips, your bottom area, and we're really wanting to sculpt and tone it. It's a great series of 4 exercises. I'm sure you're going to love them. The first exercise is the bridge raise. So Ros has just got down onto the floor. You need to find yourself a chair or get close to a step because you want to raise your feet up onto something. If you've got a fitness ball, you can use that, although that's quite an advanced level. So I'm just going to get down and show you what's happening down here. You okay, Ros?
Yeah.
Good. So the first section of this exercise is to make sure that you're lying nice and squarely, evenly with your back firmly against the floor. Your feet need to be up onto the edge of your chair or your step. Incidentally, if you are using a chair, make sure that it's resting against something because you're going to be pushing back against the step a little bit, and I don't want you to have an accident. So Ros, can you just get up into the starting position, please? So the starting position here is a bridge position. As you can see, it's a straight line from Ros's knee all the way down the thigh to the shoulders. Again, Ros is using her hands as a stabilizer. To make the exercise more difficult, you can cross your hands over your chest, but we'll come to that later. Okay, so the starting position here, Ros, is that you're in. I now want you to do the exercise. So you're going to just drop your hips down a little bit and then push your bottom and your pelvis right up in towards the ceiling. This exercise really gets into your buttocks area and it also strengthens and tones your hamstrings, which are the backs of your legs. So if you want to take it to a more advanced level, then you can lift one leg up into the air. So Ros, do you want to demonstrate? So it's exactly the same movement, your hips dropping down and then lifting up into the air, but you've got one foot raised and you're trying to push that foot up into the ceiling. It's quite an intense workout here. Switch over. Great. Just one more, Ros. Now go down to the starting position, Ros. Brilliant. And I just want to show you how crossing your arms over into your chest really destabilizes you and makes this workout a lot harder. So Ros, do you want to just cross over there? Okay, and then start to dip and push your glutes up.
Much harder.
Yeah. So can you feel how much your stomach needs to stabilize?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a great one for working both the stomach and the glutes, this. All right, that's enough, Ros. How'd that feel?
Really good.
Yeah. You can sometimes cramp up in your hamstrings when you first begin this exercise. If that happens with you, just come down, rub the back of your thigh a bit, and then get going again, and it should be fine. The next exercise is a standing exercise. It's one that many of you will probably know. It's called a lateral lunge. So we don't need to step, Ros. I'll move that away. If you stand up. The next in the series of these lower body and leg exercises is something called the lateral lunge, or we sometimes call it the sumo squat. So, Ros, if you come into the centre of the frame, I'm just going to go around the other side. So with this exercise, you need to step out to the side and into a nice wide squat. You can have your hands crossed over by your chest, or you can have them on your hips. Perfect. The key with this exercise is to make sure when you squat down, you have your stomachs nice and tight, you stick your bottom right back, and you make sure that your knees don't come over your toes. Good. Great. So you can up the tempo a little bit, Ros. Perfect. And the deeper you squat, the more powerful the exercise. So the idea is to get into a kind of horizontal level with your thighs. Okay. One more, Ros, and then we'll stop it there. Excellent. With this exercise, you need to do both legs. So Ros is going to go the other side now, and she's going to show you the advanced level. So Ros, start with the normal sumo squat. So straight leg out. That's right. Okay, and the advanced level is now where you just lift your knee up and go straight back to the outside. Good. Without twisting. Good. Try and keep your weight nice and even when you squat down. That's right. And your knees need to track over your toes. So I think we're just going to do 2 more of those. 1. Great. And the last one. Good stuff. So that really does work that whole lower body area. It also gets your heart rate, but you're feeling it. So we're going to another glute bottom area specific exercise, this one. It's called the glute raises, and it means we need to go back down onto the mat. You're going to be on all fours, hands and knees. Great. With this exercise, you're just going to lift up one leg, Ros, lift up back leg, just one of them. And from that position, you're going to pulse up so that you're really working into the glute there. Can you see how Ros has kept her back and forearms? This whole central section here is nice and square, is powerful. And you've pulled your stomach muscle in and you're really kicking up. That's right, kick up to my hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great stuff. And let's switch over and do a few on the other side. Good, okay. All right, so my hand's here. 1, 2, let's get to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Try and keep your knee bent to a 45-degree angle if you can. There is an advanced level. I think I'll show you that one. Again, it's getting down into a press-up position, and instead of having a bent leg, you're going to have a straight leg behind you. So you need to get into a press-up position. With this, your hands should be below your shoulders and there should be a straight line from your head all the way down your body through to your feet. Don't forget to pull your stomach in and make sure that you don't sag in the middle there. Keep your abdomen really strong, that central section strong. So the advanced exercise is where you lift one leg up and you're just pulsing backwards like this. And don't forget, you need to switch over to the other leg. Pulsing. So I'm just doing the last few of these exercises. And then ready for the last exercise in this section of lower body exercises. It's another hip, bottom, glute killer. You're going to love it. So with this exercise, Roz is lying to begin with in a straight line. There are 3 different components to this single exercise and it really works deep into your glutes and your bottom area. So the first part is make sure that you've got your hand there to stabilise you and then you're just going to lift your leg up into the air. Perfect. Nice tempo, a bit faster, Roz. Perfect. Go as high as you can. You're really wanting to squeeze into your glutes. Lovely. Make sure that you're in a nice straight line and that your hips haven't rolled forwards or backwards. Once you've done the correct number of those, whatever it is that I've given you in your program, then you're going to move on to the next of the component stages. So that's, Roz, you're going to bring your knee into your chest and you're going to kick out. That's right, to my hand. I'm just going to move back a bit. Good. Right into your chest and you're kicking out on a diagonal here. Good. And then we're going to move into the last of the component stages. So you need to bend your bottom leg to give yourself a good strong anchor point, and then Roz is going to swing her leg round as far as you can, and this is the final killer. Dropping it right down to the floor, Roz, that's right, and lifting it right up to my hand. See if you can move your leg around a little bit more. Oh, nice. How's that feel? On this exercise, don't forget to breathe. It's easy to hold your breath when you're doing this one. Excellent. Right, bit faster, snappy. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Great, great stuff. Good. Don't forget, you need to do it on both sides to have the perfect workout, and that is the end of the leg exercises.